All right, we got session 38 started here last week. Around 9:20 a.m. is where that session started. You got some Beast of Air left over. Y'all destroyed the entirety of the Golthius tree, and it was mostly because you did decide to dig up the roots and burn the crap out of everything.
Excuse me, meta question. I would
Sure.
like to propose that our DM go into the D&D wiki and be sure it is noted that this group did in fact destroy the Golthius tree of note in said wiki, because it is editable.
If DM were to do that, DM guarantees that it would be removed within a day.
But it
Because
would
it's irrelevant.
to screenshot it. And
You-
just know, even if nobody else knows, we'll know.
You are welcome to edit it yourselves, screenshot
I am
it.
not the DM, I am a mere mortal.
The DM is
And
refusing to do it.
the fates.
If the players are happy with their ability to destroy the tree, they can go into Wiki and do it themselves.
Like a pussy.
Yeah, Grebo was resummoned in order to Erupting Earth to get, and twice I believe, to get the roots up. And then
Yes.
burning ensued after that. Y'all, with 3 minutes of Grebo left, walked away from the manse back toward Falcon's Lodge when the, not necessarily counterattack, but kind of surprise attack from the boars and the anchorites and needle blights that were summoned in that. But it went pretty well for you guys. A lot of single targets stuff, but you guys did fine. A level 6 fireball from Neil's fireball necklace helped in at one point. One or two of the centaurs were damaged a fair amount, but by the time everybody was killed, all the allies were still standing. Sorry, by the time the enemies were killed. And yeah, the rest of you are at least like 80% hit points or higher. I think only one centaur really was damaged a lot. And that's where we are.
Yeah,
It seems
better than any healing,
like
right?
number 2 took quite a bit of
Number 2.
punishment.
It is 12:50 p.m. There was a lunch had, I believe, before the summoning of Grebo and then the exodus from the manse. So, yeah, 12:50, 1 minute of Grebo left. And what you guys gonna do?
Ooh, that was close.
Right?
And kind of keep in mind, like, if you are having conversations with anybody, kind of move your token and possibly their token closer to each other to do so. Just for,
Not yelling.
yeah.
Hey guys, I'm not sure what else there is left to do here. Grebo's got to go soon.
I think Bugdob would make his way back to you slowly.
Grebo would, since he knows he's gonna be going soon, hold on, he would probably jog on down to see if anybody needs any healing, like, I'm assuming. So didn't you say the centaur, the one centaur, he's number 2 is goofed up, so can Grebo cure wounds on centaur number 2?
If he has the spell slots remaining, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, he has, he'll do cure wounds at 3rd level,
Okay.
his last spot, 18,
Okay.
so,
Oh, shoot.
and then is anybody else, is he still goofed up?
18 would put him... You've removed half of the damage that he took. Wait, no,
He'll,
Centaur 2? What do I have?
Grebo will cast cure wounds on him at a 2nd level,
Okay.
and he gets 10.
Why do I not have on my spreadsheet? I have Centaur 1 took 36 points of damage, but I don't have any damage on... Why am I not
maybe
keeping track of
maybe
things?
it's number 1 then. Whatever
Well,
one took the
No,
really
2
bad damage.
on Owlbear. 2 has minus 29, which is his hit points.
Oh,
So-
okay. So, well, whoever
Yeah.
took the damage, Grebo will cast a second level Cure Wounds on Sarissa because she got smacked around. Her points were down.
Okay.
7, 8, 9. So she gets 12. Let me write that down so I can take care of that. Anybody else?
You would. If
Anybody
you
else
have more spell
Neil's
slots.
kind of scratched up, but he can. I mean, if we can take a short rest, that won't be a problem.
Centaur 1 would be showing a lot of signs of hurt.
Okay, so did the Cure Wounds did so that was for number 2? 'Cause
Number
he was
2.
down?
Did you want to do 18 and 10 both on 2, or do you want to do one of those on number 1?
I'll do 18 on number 1 and 10 on number 2. Are they looking better?
Okay. Yeah, I'll update their tokens here too.
Okay, Agrebo will cast another Cure Wounds on Neil.
Okay.
10.
That's a pretty good roll for cure wounds number 1.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's second level. Anybody else? I've got.
Centaur 1 and 2 are looking equally hurt at this point, and you can see their hit
Another
point.
second level on number 1. He can have 12 points.
Okay.
And then, let's see, that was on 1, right?
Yep.
Centaur 2 gets 11 points. That was the first level that rolled extremely
Thank
well.
you.
So he can have 11. Anybody else?
They're all looking as far as
And you get healed, and you get healed, and you get a healing.
Thank you, Sarissa.
Woo.
I don't personally know the hit points of anybody else, so
So nobody's looking outwardly like messed up anymore, right? Like Grebo, nobody's looking like they're on death's door.
yeah. I think the Beast of the Air is gone, or was it resummoned?
Yeah,
Rio?
it's gone.
Okay. Just remove that
Do you
token.
need healing, Rio?
Wasn't Fluffy hit, but like not for a whole lot? I don't have Fluffy on here.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else need healing?
Bug Dub, pretty good. That was fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bug Dub has like he got a scratch, and I could see he'll need Neosporin and a Band-Aid and maybe a hug and a bedtime story.
Bug Dub have, a 1,000,000 hit points? Does that sound right?
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. Bug
Yeah.
Dub, you are almost indestructible.
He flexes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I'm down 15.
okay, so Grebo will cast first level Cure Wounds on a 6 plus 3, 9 points to Rio. He'll cast one more on first level on Rio, 2 plus 5. Okay, Grebo's getting ready to disappear. Anybody else?
Thank you, sir.
Xanth says,
Oh.
I believe our centaurs we're good now. Thank you very much. Grebo, was it?
Oh, yes, it's Grebo. It's Grebo Bar Reeb. So glad to be here. Really sorry about the
And Grebo disappears.
Right? And I can see as he disappears, one of his business cards floats to the ground because he was getting ready to hand it to Xanth.
Certainly.
And it just...
And Xanth picks it up.
Because he's getting ready to be like, if you ever need creative counting or bespoke knitted wear.
I don't know what that is. Bye.
That's Grebo for you. Creative accounting and bespoke knitted wear.
Do y'all want to do anything else here at the manse? You want to keep heading west? Like,
I think we should get as far away from here as humanly or elvishly possible, heathingly possible, and go and have a nice hearty meal out in the middle of the woods, built on a campfire, far, far, far away from anything that can attack us, try to eat us, kill us, enslave us, take over our minds, etc., etc., etc.
I didn't even really
Let's have a party.
take that into consideration. Like, since your food buff lasts 24 hours, it might not have technically been active during that fight, but it doesn't matter at this point. Remove it for now, in case anything else comes up, before you have another meal.
Okay.
So, Bugged Up.
I think we need to set up camp somewhere and
Yeah.
rest up and heal ourselves.
Yes.
Regain our magical strength.
Far away from here, though. I vote we just go off into the woods, off the beaten path.
I mean,
so we
we
don't get attacked by
have
God only knows what.
we have this mansion. You guys don't want to use the mansion? We cleared it out. We think.
Ew.
No? Alright.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
I'm good in the woods. I'm a hunter, after all.
Yeah.
All those dead stirred bodies up there.
Yeah, those are
Yes.
gross.
I vote we get away from this place. It's
Did you guys want to check out the Circle of Thunder that we've heard about, or just head back to my place?
Is that
Let's
Falcon
just-
talking?
Yeah,
yes.
I try to be gravelly.
That's good.
I would like to get back to Falcon's place. It's warm, it's dry, it's
That's what we
solid.
said we were going to do last time.
Yeah. We'll make a plan once we get back there.
Alright,
And that's where the kitties are.
there's where the kitties are. So, what do we say? It's 5 miles, about 8 miles. At... Where did the horses... Where are the horses that you guys have?
Did we leave them at Falcon's with the
I feel like we
kitties?
did.
We left
feel
them
like
at
we-
Falcon's with the kitties. I
I
thought.
don't know.
Yeah.
So
I think
without...
we left them at the kitty with the kitties.
So we will take that as truth. You guys are moving about 15 miles an hour. 8 miles. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, that's not how calculators should work. Hold on. 120, so 2 hours. So you get back to Falcon's Lodge around 12. Sorry, no, stupid. 2:55. And then what?
I thought we go to sleep. It's been a rough morning.
Did we spend the night last night? Wasn't the night before the night that we were digging holes, pits?
Mm-hmm.
If
And then I remember we ended up taking like a couple hours sleep or something. I forget.
Yeah. We
If
took
me-
short rest.
shit, really? Because I thought you guys did manage to do a long rest.
You said we couldn't
We did.
because
We did. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We prepped our traps and took a long rest. So yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, we'd have to hunker down and spend the night then to get the benefits.
But you guys can't take another long rest, like benefit from another long rest, 24-hour rule. So, how do you want
We
to
can
pass
hang out
the
at Falcons for 36 hours. Then.
pass the afternoon, the evening, the night?
Yep.
Any discussions? Anything else?
Yeah. So what is this circle? The circle of thunder? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I'd want to ask Falcon more about this circle of thunder.
Okay.
It's a bunch of megalithic stones, right? And
It is similar
have
to.
any connection to the anchorites that we just dealt with for you.
Dealt with for me? I mean, they're dangerous to anybody, but
Did we? Did I cast detect magic on
Not for us.
the map? Should we see? Is there anything? I can't remember. Did we cast detect magic on the map to see if there was anything untoward or?
the map that was dropped by the dancing orc.
Yes.
I don't believe you had detect. Well, you would have had detect magic up at some point in time, I believe, while exploring the manse while it was in your pocket or in your bag, and you would not have detected anything from it.
How about detect good and evil?
Also, nothing. And then for Neil's question, you've learned from Xanth here and there that the Circle of Thunder might be worth investigating. The map in Granok's possession, the Granok would be the dancing weird ritual orc, does have the Circle of Thunder on it in a prominent way, I suppose. And I don't think you know much else about it, really. But kind of like Stonehenge-esque.
Yeah, and that it's probably connected to Talos.
Mm-hmm.
So Granok had a map. Was that map like in this manse that we just explored? I forgot. We found it on him, or when we were looting him, or something like that.
The map was on Granok after he was killed. One of you did decide to look through the body and found it, and it showed like an obvious spot for the Circle of Thunder. It didn't hide it. Why an orc who frequents the Circle of Thunder and knows where it is would have a map on his person is bad writing.
Yeah, I mean, that crazy orc shaman that we just dealt with had a map that talks about this place. Maybe there's some more of his friends there, or they're up to no good up there or something.
Well, we could rest for a day or two and then go investigate. Maybe they have some gold lying about.
Yeah, because we know Fandelvers. They're cheap over there. They don't pay much at all for such amazing services that we provide. So we just have to go find our own adventures, to make our own money.
We could head back to Neverwinter too, with anything we have.
Yeah, Fandelver's it's just such a small town compared to Neverwinter. Maybe we should get an apartment in Neverwinter. What do you say, Sarissa? You want to go live in Neverwinter?
Oh, we could do that. Get a small room.
Yeah.
We are more big city sort of folk.
I could get us free drinks, I'm pretty sure.
So, we should probably just hang out here for a day or two and rest and recoup.
Yeah, let's spend the night, and then I don't see why we wouldn't go check out this Circle of Thunder unless you guys want to go try to find the dragon.
No, let's go.
We got that cool dragon sword. I mean, it's
No.
your destiny after all, Sarissa, to slay the dragon. It is your ultimate destiny, so...
But I do want to go to the Thunderdome and see what it's about first.
Okay.
Maybe there's gold there.
Yeah, gold would be nice.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, let's postpone the dragon for another day. Another week.
Another month. I'm fine with
You're not
that.
afraid of the dragon, are you, Rio?
Finding better tools to deal with dragons probably a good idea before we encounter the dragon.
I do
Yeah.
believe that wing it and see what happens attitude might not suffice for dealing with an actual dragon.
Let's go hunt down
Yeah.
a purple worm, and then we can harvest it. You can harvest the poison, and then you can put the purple worm poison on your arrows, Rio. That would be.
Oh, that actually would be kind of cool. Mhm.
And again, there may be somebody who's already done that and has the poison for sale.
Oh,
Maybe in Neverwinter, yeah.
we could go to Everwinter and look for the poison.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Anything else you guys would like to talk about or do before we just call it a long rest and
Checked out all our loot.
let me switch the map to Falcon's Lodge. Falcon. And okay, just for my own curiosity, I assume that it is a just mistake being made, but it could be a character choice, which I think would be hilarious. Is Neil saying Fandelver as a character choice?
No, I just got no.
It's
that's
Fandolin.
But it's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. From now on, Neil's gonna call it Fandelver.
I'm happy with it because it's hilarious, but okay, so you guys are here. I got 3 of you. I got Bug Dub. Where would you all be sleeping? F3's the kitchen. Let me go actually to that page.
Go upstairs. There are rooms upstairs, right? The upper level of the
Yeah.
lounge or the stable house.
Yeah. Just for a little bit of my sanity, let me just get to that page. Okay, so upstairs. Deluxe guest bedroom is F12. Falcon's bedroom, F13. F11 is your dining and trophy hall, so it's like, yeah. F15 is a tower guard post.
We could sleep in F12.
Yeah, F12's fine. Or
It does say that it has a gold cost, but I think at this point he'd probably waive it.
I can see Bug Dog would stay on the first level. I can't see him squeezing upstairs.
I don't think
stuff.
Bug Dog. Yeah,
He
no.
could, you know, like F3 maybe.
F3 is the kitchen. No, wait, what?
Oh.
Hold on, wait. They told me that was the kitchen. What the fuck? The kitchen is F9. How did I get that conflated? Wow, I've had it wrong. What the how did I do that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
it's F9 with the little fire chimney there.
I guess so. That's weird as fuck. How did I get those wrong? Anyway, whatever. F3 is guest house with a barn-like quality, so straw as your bed. But there are 9 cots that come with soft pillows and thick wool blankets. F4 is stables, which is obvious, I think, on the map.
We could all stay in F3, I guess, if we wanted to stick together. We're worried about.
I am not sleeping in the same room with Bug Dog if I can help it. He snores.
Bug Dob looks hurt at first, and then as you finish your sentence, is like, yeah, deviated septum. Nobody wants to avail themselves of the more luxury of F12.
I thought that's
We're
Falcon's room.
there.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
Oh.
in F12 next to Falcon's F13.
so Bugged Up F3, the rest of you F12. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the map. And then just for the halibut, I don't have tokens for these guys, but let me figure out. I don't want to make tokens, but let's see. So this gray-haired dude that is Don John Raskin is gonna be Pelham. Is that the old guy's name? Hold on. Corwin is the young boy, I think. No, Corwin is the... Yeah, Corwin's the old guy. So this Don
Guy
John...
that we helped with the dwarven mine to go open it, wasn't it?
So Don John would be the guy that you guys helped when you found the were-rats. I think that was the dwarven mine.
Yeah, right.
But this token is going to be the old guy that helps Falcon, whose name is Corwin.
Okay.
And then Pell, the young boy. Alright, this is actually better. You guys, I don't think you've met this guy, but... Sorry, I know you just named him, but we're going to get rid of that guy.
No worries.
So, white-hair guy is Corwin. And then Pell, the young boy. We'll just make him a rock gnome. So this is Pell, the young boy. And then Corwin. So Pell sleeps in F7. Which, okay, it's over here. F8 is Corwin. Where this? Okay, and the stairs leading to their rooms are over here in the F5 area. Your stairs are in the F11 like not kitchen, but dining hall area. And yeah. Anything else before bed? Okay. So, y'all get your long rests. So mark that on your character sheet. And let me just do a little quick dice roll for... Okay. So let me put a couple of horsies in the stables. No, I see. Are each of these squares supposed to be 5 feet?
Forgot about our horsies. How many horsies do we have?
Oh shit, you guys have horsies too. So I think you guys have 2, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't have one personally.
Yeah.
I just ride
Yeah. I think we have 3, including Fluffy. Yeah,
So 3
4.
includes Fluffy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so 2.
I couldn't remember if you guys had a pack horse.
It seems like we had 2 to ride, we had a pack horse, and then we got Fluffy. Because Neil didn't need one to ride because he can just fly or sit on my shoulder.
Also, I apologize for... Wait, hold on. Yeah, I apologize for this, but one of these squares that are actually drawn into the map is 5 feet. So I'm going to resize y'all just for posterity.
Right.
Zoom in if you need to. Neil, I'm so sorry.
Neil just ceases to exist. Poof. So tiny.
Okay. So what happens is in the morning after your long rest, again, make sure you have that marked off. Full health, full spell slots, etc. Wait, are horses large or are they medium? Fuck. fucking this book coming apart is just still the most annoying thing. They are large, so I'm going to make them a tiny bit bigger than one of these 5 squares. In the morning, did you guys have... I'm assuming you guys would have had a lunch, would have replenished your bonus.
Sure, we would. That would be our automatic thing. Yep.
Okay.
And making good berries before going to bed is automatic.
And nothing is ever automatic, so sometimes I can assume things,
Okay,
but
that's a routine.
yeah. So good berries are, if you don't say it, just imagine it didn't happen. But good berries are distributed, and how many are distributed to who? Who gets? Yeah.
And you
One
get a
each
good
per
berry.
party member.
Sorry, what?
One each per party member.
Okay. But that leaves a fair number left over, right?
And
Did you make 10 with a first level spell or more with another level spell?
with a first level spell. So
Okay.
2 each per party.
So Sarissa, Neil, yourself. Are we including Falcon and Bugdob as party members?
Yep.
So they both got 2?
So, yeah.
Okay. Does anybody need... There's a fight about to happen, just FYI. Does anybody need a refresher on who you're controlling, their stat blocks? Oh, I gotta put the centaurs in here, so... Let me add the centaurs. They'd probably be sleeping in the pens.
Hold on. I have to go grab my notebook because that's where Bugdob and Xanth and everything. Hold on.
They might be like a couple with Bugdob, I guess, and a couple like Xanth is in here with Bugdob and one other centaur, and that's the other 3 centaurs are in the pens. So let me set that up.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Why don't I have centaur? I made centaur. Where did the fucking go? There you are. Are centaurs large? They should be, if horses are. Indeed. And they are monstrosities.
Stats again. He has like 100 and...
Bye, shadows. So one of the centaurs has grown a tiny bit fond of Fluffy and is protecting Fluffy. And the other 2 are kind of camped out around this eastern entrance to the pens.
something like 100 hit points or something crazy.
Falcon, 14 AC, 112 hit points. Movement speed of a normal human, 30 feet. If you end up having to do some checks or saving throws, I'll just let you know when that happens, if that happens. 3 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks. Longsword is +4 to hit, 5-foot range. 1d8 plus 2, or 1d10 plus 2 if using 2 hands. And longbow.
Shield or something? Does he hold?
It doesn't say anything about a shield. He's just wearing studded leather.
1d10. He probably use it.
Yeah, you could assume that.
Well, yeah, he's got his longbow.
Unless his other hand is being used for grappling or whatever, you know. But or holding something else. But longbow +4 to hit. Basic longbow range 150 over 600. And this is 2d8 plus 2. So average damage with longbow would be much better than sword. Who is controlling... Is somebody controlling all 5 centaurs?
That would be me.
And you still good with their stats?
Yep.
Cool. And then Grebo, you still are familiar with Bugdobs?
I got Bugdob, I have Xanth.
So you have Xanth, and John has the other 4 centaurs?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have Xanth because he's got a few more hit points and a slightly higher AC, and then the piercing, the hooves, pike attack, la da 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 da. I have Bugdob. Yes.
I think that's about it. Because battle is about to happen, and I'm just going to tell you guys, it's not theoretically going to be a short one. Let's just take a. I gotta pee.
Okay.
And if,
I need.
yeah, let's take a quick break. Like 5 tops.
Are we gonna summon Grebo again? Can I get him?
And after I pee, I will set up where enemies are. I don't think I have a token for that. I should. I have to make a token. I haven't had to do that in a while.
So in this game I'm playing on Thursday nights, this guy figured out how to multi-class druid monk, and he can. This is 4th edition. He can wild shape into a beast and then do flurry of blows in beast form. So he's like a mountain goat, like just kicking like he gets like 4 attacks or something. His turn as a mountain goat. It's awesome.
I was gonna say something about like Flurry of Blows has limitations, but I don't know 4E, so
Yeah, it's not the same, but just the kind. I don't think you could even do that in 5th edition. I don't think you could pull that off. But there's something in the rules that allows it to happen in 4th edition.
that's crazy.
I just see this mountain go hopping all over the place like a monk. Hilarious.
That would be pretty fucking funny. Why did... Dang it, I had a...
Monks are cool. I've never played a monk, but I want to.
They're... Like Ranger, in 5e at least, monks and rangers are talked about as being quite underpowered. But... I think it's like... It depends on the campaign, it depends on a bunch of stuff, but... I made a spreadsheet of like fighter damage versus monk damage versus ranger damage versus barbarian damage, etc. And there, depending on what weapons you choose and what subclass you choose, you can be a quite powerful damage dealer. But like they also stun and they also do a bunch of other shit. So
About to say the stunning strike of the monk is like
yeah.
If you have a monk, if you're a DM and you have a monk in your party and they come up and stunning strike your bad guy, it sucks. You're just like, oh god.
I forgot how to add tokens. Like I don't remember where I was saving these. And it's really annoying me because I thought they were... Oh, there you go. Okay.
Bar at the bottom is gone.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. I figured out where to put it. That's what she said. No. Whatever. Token. There it is. And he is huge. Cool. All right. So I think that's 4x4. Yeah. So that happened, and you guys, like, keep in mind at this point, you don't honestly know what's going on. I think Shannon's not back yet.
Right.
So we'll talk about it. You don't see these guys. I'm just getting them on the map for my own purposes.
And those are the orcs
Oh.
again? What's the big blue thing?
Oh, you'll find out, baby.
I always get orcs and ogres mixed up. Bugdobs and ogre. These guys are orcs.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, you guys didn't go to the circle. This is what it is.
Circle came to us.
Circle came to you. I mean, you don't know that, but I'm not even actually sure that's true, to be entirely honest. But I'm gonna remove this guy.
That's sure a lot, man.
Yep. The funny thing is, this portion of the module does not say X amount of orcs per person in the party. It just says a straight up 20. 20 orcs and Gorthok the Thunderboar. I am playing a little bit since you guys just destroy everything that I send at you. I'm playing a little bit. It's not 20 orcs, it's 18 and 2 anchorites. But again, that's meta knowledge. You guys have no idea what's going on, and I will describe the scene in a second here. Let's see. This guy's going that way. That guy's going that way. This guy's staying there-ish. That guy might be there-ish. Got a bunch backed up behind Gorthok.
Is this at night, or is this after we've had breakfast and we're up in our rooms getting our shit together, figuring it out?
You will find out. Okay, so it seems like everybody is back. All right, so after you've had your long rest, let me see what this message is in here. Hold on. I think it's probably just shadows saying goodbye.
Yeah, they're...
Yeah. Shadow say goodnight. Yeah, anchorites, orcs are all the same size. So, as a wake-up call, you guys hear a large thud, like something gigantic or huge in this case, running into a big wooden wall. You hear what would be the sound of splintering wood, things falling here and there that are associated with the splintering of that wall and the destruction of it. And you probably hear a roar. I don't know what a pig roar would, like a boar roar would sound like, but
I can hear that scree in my head.
Yeah.
Really loud, though.
but like a deep scree, a deep. I don't even know.
Ever seen the Princess Mononoke?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Once.
that's what I think of, one of those boar gods, really loud, deep.
Ashitaka.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what wakes you up. We are not going to call that a surprise round. We are going to have initiative. And I think I've been doing it the same way the whole time. I'm going to do it the same way again. So I'm going to do initiative individually for everybody. Because why the heck not? So let me get my orc list here. And then Gorthok.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hold on.
Almost done with the 18 orcs.
Are we supposed to roll?
Yeah, give me that initiative in a second here. Where'd I put the... Anchorites have the same. And Gorthok is plus 0.
Who can we summon Grebo and use him
Yeah.
again?
I will give...
Okay.
I'm going to be generous with what you could consider free actions here. If you want to
Okay.
summon a Beast of the Air, free action. Grebo and like Shield of Faith, fine, free action.
Kind of like we hear the noise and you get that, you know how like you'll hear something, you get that sinking feeling where you're like, oh shit. Like you just know like something's not right.
I'm not even gonna go so far as like you have some kind of premonition thing. It's just what I'm allowing.
Loud, obnoxious noise. So to be
Yeah.
safe, we prepare.
I mean, you could even consider this as like a stunned round where Gorthok has barreled through the wall and the orcs are like, oh my god, it worked. And like sitting around for 6 seconds while, so I believe I'm ready. So give me your initiatives.
Eight.
Neil's 8. That's where you were last time. Cool. I don't have to move you.
Sarissa got a 16.
Rio got a 6.
Come on, guys.
Grebo got an 8, and Xanth has a. Xanth doesn't have a bonus on his initiative, does he? Is he just a straight roll?
I don't have. Hold on.
Yeah, and also check Falcon's.
Oh yeah, let me look at. Yeah.
Okay,
Xanth.
centaurs are all +2.
Okay, so
Falcon is +2.
so Xanth got an 8. Oh wait, no, that's Grebo's roll. Sorry. So Xanth has a. Xanth got an 8. Also.
Okay.
No, wait, 8 plus 2, so 8, 9. So Xanth has a 10. My apologies.
Ah.
What's Grebo's dex mod?
Grebo has a plus 2 also, so he had a 6
Neil
plus
and Grebo
2.
are tied then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Good.
I don't know.
Since Grebo's a summon, Neil, you get to choose if you want to go first or. I got. How about Bugdob and the other 4 centaurs?
Okay.
And
Bugdogs,
Falcon?
I closed all my stat blocks.
Sorry.
To check the.
What was Falcon's
over-
roll?
Well, he rolled a 10 plus, he said plus 2, so 12.
Hold on.
Sarissa was a 16, and then 4 centaurs.
And then Bugdob is.
And Bugdob.
I think Bugdob's a -1.
He's minus
dex.
1, yeah.
He got up and then tripped on his sword, or his great club on sword. Okay, Bugdob has a 10,
A lot of 10s.
right? Go Derek.
All right, so John, are you rolling for the 4 centaurs that aren't Xanth?
Sure.
They're all +2 dex for their initiative.
I got it. I got a 22.
We'll call that centaur 1.
got a 9.
Centaur 2.
Got a 6.
3.
Oh, wow, they're all going to act.
I got a 9.
Okay.
That's number 4.
Yeah. I believe that's all of the good guys. Let me pop the bad guys into here.
So, and what did Rio get?
6.
6.
Oh. That's okay. Okay. Ogre. I need centaurs though. Yeah. For Xanth. Oh wait, Xanth is a different. Sure.
Got a lot of 10s, dang it. Okay. So who wants to do what with their... I think Grebo is summoned.
Yes.
See you on the map.
He is now. He, she.
Oh, I forgot to send you his little token. I have a little token.
Yeah. Get with it. The
Oh,
program.
I need to find it.
And Grebo has been registered for his initiative. Are we doing any spells? Any other summons? Anything? Free action, but still uses a spell
Cast
slot?
Spell on my turn.
Well, you have a free action to do so right now. Do you want to... Is it targeted or is it just a summon?
You got the
Target.
shield. You shield of faith, right? Like, Carissa automatically fires that bad boy up.
So you want Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
Okay, mark off the spell slot and you got it.
Neil would take the leather bag with the dust that we found, and which we figured out was dust of invisibility, and he would sprinkle it over himself, become invisible.
I'm assuming you looked up how that works?
No,
Oh, do so, please.
I mean I know that like as soon as I make an attack roll against something, I become visible again. Right?
I believe it's also... So look it up. I believe it's also if you cast a spell that's like an area of effect that damages something. But like look it up so you know for sure.
Neil's the kind of guy that sees something and then licks his finger after dipping his finger in it to see what it tastes like.
Possibly.
Is it the invisible condition?
It should say on the D&D Beyond.
Invisible powder? Invisibility?
What does the magic item say in the book? Does it say that it casts invisibility? So I'd look up the invisibility spell. And
Is it-
know that.
Did I say it was Dust of Invisibility or Dust of Disappearance?
I think it was dust of disappearance, right?
So there's enough for one use. It takes an action, but we have a free action right now. You and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. So it is the invisible condition.
Okay.
The dir-
Is it also that if I do damage to somebody or something that it wears off or something like that?
so it is the invisible condition. So whatever the invisible condition says on D&D Beyond is what you got.
For the duration.
For 2d4 minutes, yeah. And that's the same for anybody that's hit by it. So if you want to, I would allow, in this moment, you to get in position to hit yourself, Rio, Sarissa, and Grebo. If you want to.
Grebo is standing there with his hand up like, whatever you're going to do, let me in on it, Neil. Cause
Yeah.
I
Okay,
am
awesome.
soft and squishy.
If a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, it doesn't even have to like hit another thing. The invisibility ends for that creature. So we'll say it happens after Sarissa summons Grebo and does Shield of Faith.
And so, but if we do anything after that, we'll show up. But we could theoretically get in place at least.
Yeah.
You
pop up.
Get it, you can yeah. At least they
Tippy-toe.
won't get you on the first round. So
Yeah.
so Neil throws the dust up, a dust of disappearance up in the air, and sprinkles down over everybody, and everybody in the master bedroom suite disappears, and you can't even see. We can't see each other anymore. We're looking around. And we're like, what the hell?
Correct.
Neil?
Okay,
now we're good.
Sarissa would have pulled out the sending stone too, to talk to Bug Dog.
Okay.
And Sarissa will tell him. Well, I'm assuming because the centaurs are in there with them, right?
At least one of them is.
Okay, so
Sorry, two of them, sorry.
Sarissa's gonna tell him, like, if anything comes for you, you kill it, but don't go looking for trouble.
Copy.
And so, if you can, maybe try to stick with the centaur, safety in numbers.
Also copy.
And Grebo is here, so be on the lookout for erupting earth randomly in places.
Is that another message sent to Bugdog?
Well, nah, he'll be fine. We'll just tell him to stick with the centaurs.
Visibility's not gonna last too long here.
Yeah.
It lasts for 2d4 minutes, but yeah, obviously until you do a thing, yeah.
So.
Let me.
Grebo will say to Neil, like, "Oh, did you summon me so we can run away because we're invisible now?"
At the top of the round.
For one free action, I have one quick. I guess we don't have any. I was gonna say maybe Neil could go out the window and fly up and come back and report what he sees.
That's a bit much. Could do it on his turn, maybe.
That's an idea. So, Neil, if we have no idea what's going on, but on your turn, if you, well, you know, if perhaps maybe you want to go out the window and let us know what you see. We have no idea what's going on. And you can fly without casting a spell, right? Like you can just fly up and come back.
Yeah. Also, there's a tower over here in the northwest corner. Remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
Even better. So I vote we all start heading to the tower.
Gate houses. By this map, let's see the gatehouse. What is the gatehouse first floor?
I forgot that.
Oh, I see it. That was over by the bridge.
So, assume that all of these orcs, aside from the melee weapons that they have just your basic crossbow. So they all have a basic crossbow. Well, maybe they all do. None of them have anything that is more powerful than a basic crossbow, unless it says so on their character token. And if they have something more powerful than a basic crossbow, that's all they have as far as weaponry. But up first is going to be Centaur number 1, who I believe is with Xanth. And I think, oh yeah, you guys know that Centaurs have like 50 movement speed, right? I think 40, 50? 50.
50. They're armed with what?
Whatever you think, keep it. Sorry, they do have, according to their stat block, they have a pike, hooves, and a longbow. And they have either a pike plus hoove attack or 2 longbow attacks. And for now, this door down by numbers 3 and 4 of the Centaurs is closed. But when we get to 3 and 4, they can for sure hear movement on the other side of the door. Like movement, grunts, orc, speak, etc. I haven't rolled for Corwin. Wow, shit.
Are we all like we just were awake because we were hearing some commotion, basically?
You woke up at the big old boar barreling through this eastern wall.
Eastern wall. How did it barrel through what wall? I don't see a wall there.
Yeah.
This thing is a wall.
Oh, I see.
This is the outside.
The bottom floor wall's broken open.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then Pell will say he has +1. Oh, fuck. Alright, not 20. Okay. So yeah, Centaur 1 is up first. What does he do?
Can we say Bug Dob would have passed on the message that Sarissa said to stick together and only kill when attacked, or you know what I mean? Don't go looking for trouble. I can see him passing it on, but of course they're Centaurs, so they're gonna. But can you make him say Sarissa said stick together, don't go looking for trouble?
I mean, your message was to him
Yeah.
to not go looking for trouble, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
he would have
actually,
passed that on to
she
the
told him-
Centaurs.
She told him to stick with the Centaurs, so, if they take off out the door, he's probably going to follow them.
Okay. What is Centaur 1 doing?
Yeah. Giving a cry of alarm, and the external structure of F3. What is
Quick
that?
question. Wouldn't Sarissa's Dagger of Warning let us know that there were things coming? Is that why we get all this free time to do stuff? Because the Dagger of Warning doesn't let, do you know what I mean? The Dagger of Warning is...
Well, you haven't had a surprise round against you.
Yeah, it's...
What else does it do?
But I'm assuming that's why you let us do all this, is because...
It wasn't.
You have advantage, you have advantage on initiative. I have advantage, but in addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet can't be surprised. Magically awakens you and your companions, if you're sleeping naturally. So yeah. So, okay, it makes sense why we got this.
Magically awakens you and your allies if what?
If combat begins.
Oh, yeah, so that wasn't the reason why. I was just being nice, but that makes sense now.
Okay. I was assuming that's why, so I just wanted to check. Warns you of danger. Okay.
Great reason why.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, go ahead, Rio, sorry.
The external wall of that floor to ceiling?
In F3, yeah. Why is
Or is
Bug
that
Dog
just
moved?
fixed?
Um,
I don't know.
the F3 wall is floor to ceiling.
F-13.
F3.
Where they're
F3.
sleeping.
Oh, I see. The measurement tool is not accurate because the map
Yeah.
doesn't.
Each square on the map
can't
is
use
5
that
feet.
because the map's not synced to the grid.
I apologize for
Right.
that.
Grid
It's
off.
scale,
Riley, can you
however.
turn the grid off?
I mean, I could, but it wouldn't fix it.
Well, it wouldn't fix the but at least we wouldn't have to look at it. Our eyes could look at the
Oh.
grid on the map.
I'll figure that out when I'm done assigning weapons to these orcs.
So, number 1, exit into the north yard.
Okay.
How tall is this wall on the east?
Let me get back to the Falcon's Lodge page, because I think part of me wants to say that's open air. But hold on.
So it's about halfway. So if you measure out 15 feet with the measuring tool, it's equal to about 30 feet. It's almost a 2
Yeah.
to 1.
I do think the grid is roughly 2 to 1. It's a tiny bit less than 2, but yeah.
Yeah, so if you go like this and you measure out 15, it gives, so at least you can, do some mental math. Yeah.
North yard and
That's-
south yard and pans. Oh! You know what else? Falcon would have offered. I think he might have offered if I was reading this all correctly, and I'm not entirely sure that I did or didn't, but one of you does have now the boots of elven kind. It was a reward that one of you would have received for Falcon, like saying, hey, can you guys go to the Woodland Manse and check it out and get rid of evil? He also technically would have declined to join you guys on any of the quests, but I just made him harder since he was with you. So yeah, one of you has the boots of elven kind. Look it up if you want to figure out who would have that. While I continue to.
Which most benefit from advantage on stealth checks that require moving silently, and the ability to move silent.
That sounds perfect for you, because you're already probably really good at dexterity and stealth, and this would just lock it in.
I can think of somebody else who could benefit from more silence.
That's true. That's right. Because I guess if it.
I
The
don't.
question is, do they make size 32 boots of elven kind?
Oh, for fucking Bugdom? I mean, their magic items will fit to whomever attunes to them.
Uh-huh.
If you want Bugdub to have them, you're more than welcome to. But
What is Bug Job gonna put on it?
If we put the boots of elven kind on Bugdob, he will have
Okay.
advantage on stealth checks.
Oh, okay. That might.
I mean,
imagine all of a sudden there's a
he
10-foot ogre behind you.
he would no longer have disadvantage because he is wearing plate.
Right. It would negate the disadvantage
Yeah.
from the armor, and
That
and
would
you
be
just
nice.
end up doing a straight roll.
That'd
so
be
it wouldn't.
nice.
It's not like it would ensure that he would be good at it. It would just.
So the way this map is designed, I cannot see a reason that the North Yard, South Yard, and pens would all be open air. There is no second level on this map.
They're open air.
They're all open air, so there is no ceiling. To answer your question, John, regarding Centaur number 1 and whatever.
Right, but F3 is a structure with a roof. Correct?
It also doesn't necessarily show that with a roof, but I can't imagine that it wouldn't, given that it is
would
like
argue
housing.
that it does, because you see the posts it's showing, and usually when you have posts like that, it's because it's a support structure for a second floor or a roof. Do you see how they also have them in the F11?
It's also like a sleeping quarters kind of as a guest house. I think that it would have a roof for that purpose.
Yeah.
In fact, like no, the stables, the F4 section for sure has a roof. That's in the book. You can see the roof over here, like next to Pell and Corwin's shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, South Yard, North Yard, pens. I'm gonna say no roof.
So the reason I'm asking is after 15 feet of movement, Centaur 1 is now outside of F3. What do you see? I would presume orcs 1, 2, and 3.
So there is a wall here, and the orcs 1, 2, and 3 are all outside of the wall.
Right, and that wall is how tall?
Tall enough that even an orc isn't visible. Like your normal house, like actually 9 feet, I think, is one of the interiors. 9 feet.
It seems like it would be a kind of a defensive structure, and you'd want it tall enough to,
The entire building isn't like open plan, but it does have no roof. Aside from the F3, F9, F10, F11, the towers, and then F6, F5, F4.
And
like a
the
Bailey.
gate on the wall is
I'm just saying
tall as the wall.
9 foot walls. Interior ceilings are 9 feet high.
So heads over here to
So
get a better idea of what's going.
okay,
And that's 30. That's 50 foot of.
I was gonna say that Centaur 1 has no idea, aside from like a basic perception check, that there's sounds coming from like this direction. So if he wants to investigate the sounds, yeah, more than welcome to. Pell is going to be startled, but not like Falcon has helped. Falcon and Corwin have trained Pell and Corwin to respond to shit going down. So Pell would make it down the stairs, and he'd listen at the door here. So that's Pell's turn. Orc number 11. I have not finished giving them weapons, but I will try to do so. He's waiting. He can't get through the opening because the giant boar is still there. So orc number 11 is waiting. 13, same situation. Seems to be focused on the opening in the thing made by the boar. Anchorite 2, being a caster, get a little bit closer, but like rely on the cannon fodder orcs, as they may call them, to be the front lines. Corwin is now up, and he also gets down the stairs behind Pell, and they're having a talk about what to do next. Orc 4, waiting, with the rest of these orcs at this entrance. Orc 7, same. 10, same. 14, same. They're all focused on that opening. 8, same. Sarissa, you are up.
Sarissa would... How far can we make it? 15 feet?
Whatever your movement speed is.
You can count the squares.
Yeah, those little squares are 5 feet.
Map.
1, 2... Fucking tiny.
And by
Yep.
the time you reach there, and if you look over the balcony there, you would see that hog who is busting
Down.
the bottom floor, because that's a open area right there.
So they would be down in here, and we'd be up
Yeah,
above.
it would be sticking out right down over the balcony, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You could even target it from where you
We'd be able to see them, yeah.
You'd see the big old boar. I don't necessarily think you'd see... You might get some glimpses here and there of the orcs beyond it, but...
Sarissa would whisper to everybody and be like, I'm heading to the east side of the building. And could she just dash around so she could see out the windows down?
Following the movement speed laws, yes.
Yeah, so she'd be able to make it about right here to look out and down.
So she was here, and she has 30 or 35 total.
I think 30.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
What? She was right by the door. Yeah, she was there. So where could she make it to?
So, yeah, where you are is fine. What do you want to do with
Okay.
it?
could be windows anywhere along here.
Yeah.
There, like, this little thing looks like a window,
Yeah.
and this looks like a window.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few windows. Yeah, like it looks like there's one here, like one here, one
Oh, yeah,
here.
where your token was
So-
for sure a window also.
Yeah, so she'll stop right here. And
That
she
black
whispers-
spot, I'm not sure if that's like a broken window, but yeah, we'll say it's a window also.
She whispered to everybody where she was going and said, follow me. And so she's, yeah, so she can look out. But I dashed, so that's all I can do, right?
You have a bonus action, and
Oh, that's right.
I guess that's it.
Okay.
You are invisible still also, so.
Yeah, Sarissa is gonna hold off until, to see if anybody else comes after her, so yeah.
Okay. So what the people in F12... So, sorry, what did Sarissa say to the people in F12?
He told him, I'm gonna go over to the east wall over by the window so we can see what's going, because I'm assuming when she looked down, all she could see was a hole in the wall and a big boar, so she's
Yeah.
going over to look out these windows to see what they're dealing with.
Okay. So you guys heard Sarissa say that in this F12 room. You saw the door open, and then you may have heard footsteps running away, and then whatever she said to you. So that's about it. Orc 3 is up. I did not make these guys the proper size, so let's just imagine they are within that 5-foot square. Where's my thing? I think they have 30, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, 30. Okay. So Orc 3 goes 5, 10, 15 through the door. Sees Centaur number 1. Lets out a shout, like a battle cry kind of thing, and goes at him. And for the first actual attack roll of today's session, 19 plus 5 to hit, which I'm sure hits. He's got a sword, and those are 1d8. Where's my d8? There it is, okay. Right? Yeah, okay. So 4 plus 3, so 7 slashing damage to Centaur number 1. And that's it for Orc 3's turn. Gorthok is up. lets out a gigantic swine bellow, and doesn't see anything to attack. Has a lot of movement speed, but you know what? Gorthok is kind of like, he broke through this wall, sure. Kind of, let's see about his dazed. Is he dazed? So 11 to 20 dazed. No, sorry. No, 1 to 10 dazed, 11 to 20 doing just fine. No. 1 to 12 doing, sorry, 1 to 12 dazed, anything 13 or higher doing fine. Roll a 4. So Gorthok is kind of, anybody who can see it is just kind of shaking it off. So that's Gorthok's turn. Orc 2 also has enough movement speed, 5, 10, 15, 20 to get in here and get up next to Centaur 1 and try to attack with spear. That's an 11 plus 5. So does, I think 16 hits a Centaur, right? Because they're 12, I think. Bueller?
AC 12.
Thank you. Okay. So spear is, I'm going to say it's a D10. I don't remember for sure, but it's definitely not a D8. Yeah. So that is a 10. Oof. So that is 13 points of piercing damage to number 1, giving him minus 20 right now. Yeah, and then that was Orc 2. Blah, 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 blah. Orc 6 is waiting for Gorthok to do something. Excited. Orc 18 will enter this door. We'll say he was here, so 5, 10, through the door, 15, flanked by these 2 centaurs. He will decide who to attack with a D6 roll. 1 through 3 is number 3, and the rest is number 4. So that's number 3. Orc 18. I have not decided what his weapon is, so randomly it is a dual axes. Okay, so first attack. And somebody, if you guys want to like make sure that I'm doing, I think, no, that's a fucking 20 on the first attack, so that's a crit. I think an axe is a D. We'll say he has hand axes, not like the really good ones that are D8. So these are D6s. So crits with a D6. 5, 5, 2. So that's 10 plus 3, so 13 damage to Centaur 3. And then has the second attack roll with dual wielding. It has the same bonus to hit, but it doesn't have that extra damage on the damage, right? I think that's how it works.
For what? For crit damage, you said?
No, for when you are dual wielding, but without the feat for it.
Just regular 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, 2-weapon fight. So 19 plus, yeah, that definitely hits. Does not have the bonus damage, so that's only 1 extra point of damage. And then that's 18. Turn done. Falcon is up.
Oh, Falcon's just gonna be like, what the fuck's going on? Doesn't know what's going on. He's in his bedroom. I take it that's his master bedroom, so he'll go 1,
So
2, 3,
yeah.
4. And I mean, he doesn't even know about the invisibility thing going on.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go 5, 6. He's just gonna run out here because that's what he's gonna do. Right?
Okay, and then and this door is open, but he sees nothing in there. He might hear his allies, but he would see the big old boar. downstairs.
I think he'd run out and he'd grab his longbow and he'd start shooting arrows at the boar.
Okay.
So let's see. First longbow attack. I rolled an 11 plus 4 is 15.
That just hits.
Woo. It's not bad. That's 1d8 plus 2.
2d8 for the bow. Yeah.
7, 9 total.
Okay. That's attack 1.
Second one, he rolls a 10, so 14, he misses.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. 2d8 plus 2 was 9. That's sad. Makes me sad. Okay.
Yep, I think that's his turn.
You know what? Let's give Falcon Hunter's Mark, which he would have done on the big ass boar.
Okay.
So I think that's a D4, D6. I think it's D6 actually. It is D6. So roll a D6 and add that. We'll add that to the damage.
An extra 6.
Cool. I would assume Falcon, knowing Hunter's Mark, would use it on the big bad asshole. Orc 12. I have not picked their weaponry yet, but they are not going. They're waiting for the boar to do a thing. Xanth is up, followed by Bugdob.
Let's see, Xanth is over with. Where's Xanth?
He's with Bugdob in F3. Top left.
Okay. Xanth would head out after his minions. So let me see. How far can I think he can move? 40 or 50?
Was it 50 something?
Yeah, I think
He
it's
was like
50.
55 maybe.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So he can make it there. Is he close enough to go after? Because that's number 1 right there. So he would get up next to number 1. And the SW plus shield, what does that mean again?
So yeah, you have the option for Xanth to be close enough to do pike plus hooves, or you can have him be ranged to do 2 longbow attacks. It's up to how you think Xanth would do it. Number 2 has a spear. Number 3 has a sword plus shield.
Okay, so, and number 1 is engaging with number 3?
Number 1 is currently still outside.
What?
Sorry, Centaur number 1 didn't engage with anybody yet. He just got attacked.
Oh, okay. So, Xanth will go after number 2.
Okay.
So,
With,
let me get up his little
melee
stat block.
stuff.
So, he's got the pike and the hoof attack. So that's 2d6 plus 4. So the piercing is 1d10 plus 4. So okay, 1d10 plus 4. So let me get first he'll do the piercing attack. So let me get out a d10 plus 4. Oh wait, he needs to roll to attack first.
Full show.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so, and it's just a regular orc, right?
Yeah.
And what on the attack rolls? Does anything, no, is it just a straight roll? You don't add anything to it, right? My brain is just not working today.
The Centaurs well, Xanth has 15 more hit points. I think I said 2 more AC. And
Yeah, he has.
You know what?
AC and things.
let's say 1 more to hit and 1 more damage.
Okay, so he gets 1 more hit point.
So the pike is +7 to hit for Xanth, and
Okay.
1d10 +5. Hooves are +7 to hit, 2d6 +5, and
Okay.
longbows would be +5 to hit for 1d8 +3.
So the 2d6 +5 for the hooves,
Hooves.
and the 1d10 +5, and he gets a +7. Okay.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to do the math on, because this is what the book looks like. I mean, I've scribbled everywhere. Okay, so Xanth is gonna go after number 2, and he gets a +7. So, okay, he gets 15, 16, 22 hits. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm just like, I'm counting them up. So, okay, now
Yours?
the 1d10 +5. The 1d10 +5. I'm just going to use my actual physical dice. It's just
Sure.
easier. Is this though? Okay, so d10 +5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
Okay. Orc number 2 is looking bad.
Okay, and then he's gonna do his hoof, which is the d20 plus. Yeah. The little container I have them in, they're just in there so tight that they're impossible to get out. Hold on. Oh wait, I can use my pen to pop it out. There you go. Okay. 20, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 22 to hit. Hey, I just rolled 15 last time.
I was going to say it's the same one, yeah.
Okay, and then for the hoof attack is 2d6 +5. Get out the d6. A 5, a 2, so 7 +5, 12.
How do quick description of how the hooves destroy this orc?
I'm gonna say they just literally cave right through him, because just take him down, and Xanth just stomps on him because he's pissed because they just attacked one of his dudes.
A good spear through the stomach makes the orc bow over, and then as the orc is bowed over, hooves to the back of the neck, back of the skull.
Exactly,
Gonzo.
that sounds perfect. Yeah, Xanth he's not even thinking. He's just angry right now.
How dare you attack my centaur friend? That goes down. Yeah.
We'll make it his cousin, because they're all,
Bugdob.
Bugdob, hearing the noise, and since Sarissa told him to stick with the centaurs, well, of course, let's see. How far movement? Bugdob only has 30, right?
I think 40 because he's big, but let me
He's
just.
so big. Yeah, let me.
Did I
look
write that
up
down
over.
somewhere? 40.
Yeah, he has 40 feet of movement. So
He
he
would-
would get within 10 feet of Xanth.
No, I don't think that's true.
Well, he was
5, 10,
Can he go through
15,
the wall? How big is that wall?
20. He would get to like here-ish.
Okay.
And without disadvantage, but with no real bonuses, if Bugdob would feel like throwing one of his weapons at this orc that's remaining, he's welcome
Okay.
to. And he might do that in his temperament.
Yeah. I could see him right on Xanth's heels and be like, oh, Xanth is pissed. Therefore, I must be pissed.
Actually, yeah, because his weapons are gigantic, we'll say he does have a bonus, but it's not a lot. We'll say it's half his normal bonus, so like +3 to hit.
Okay, that works. 3.
So is he
Bug
throwing
Dog,
his sword or his club?
He will throw his club.
Okay.
Because, well, actually, his sword is a +1 sword, so would that be a +4 to hit if he chucked that at it?
Sure.
Okay, so he'll chuck the sword because I see Bugdob as always being more comfortable with his great club because, you know,
Ogre.
pick
Sure.
up a big thing and squish things with it. Like the sword is just a pointy thing that he can throw. So he'll throw the sword, and he only got 11. So 11, 12,
11.
13, 14, 15. Does 15 hit it?
This dude has his shield, and it just hits.
It does? Okay, because I thought because he had a shield there would be no way. So, okay, so, and then the damage, I forgot his great club is a +1 too. So he gets 2d8 +4, so 2d8, d8. Where are my d8?
Roll good, and it's dead.
Yeah, so there's a d, I only have one d8. Oh, no, it's a d10. I only have one d8, how weird, I thought I had 2. So
I only
I'll
have
roll
1.
twice. Okay, so a 7 and a 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11 plus 4, 15. Wow, another 15 points of damage seems to be the guest house number for damage.
I might regret later having these orcs have the exact hit points that they do in the book. We'll see, but where does this, and I added anchorites instead of orcs in a couple instances, but how does this sword kill this guy quickly?
I see it just go right through, and because Bugdob is not used to really throwing swords, and I see it just kind of go right through dude's neck and knock him over and like hit him to the wood wall behind him, like knocking him that far back, where he just goes, you know, poof, and he's just sticking to the wall, so Bugdob can just go up and get his sword out when he gets over there.
Yeah, and as a reminder, if they're upside down, it means they're dead. So just FYI. That's Bugdob's. Well, he has another attack, but I don't think there's anything to attack right now, so that's about it for him. Orc 9, waiting for the big old boar to do something. Orc 15 would have seen 18 bust this door, so let me just let's say he's here. Let's size him appropriately. I'll try to do that as time goes on. So 5, 10, 15. This guy's too big. Hold on. 20, 25, 30. We're going to say he busts down to number 4. So Orc 15 is going to... God, the sizing is annoying. Going to swing at number 4, Centaur. Orc 15, let's see, what do I have on the map right now? Let's say...
Holy shit, number 4 is clear over there?
Number 4 Centaur is, over here. They were guarding this kind of door to the pens.
Oh, that's right. They're inside the gate. Okay.
What weapons don't I have currently on all the other random orcs? I have double javelin already. I have javelin plus... Do I have javelin plus shield? I don't. So this guy has javelin plus shield. So, javelin, I believe, is D6. Okay, I can't say that was a nat 20 because it just came out super weird. Let me get a level rolling thing here. 1. Okay, that's the exact opposite of the nat 20 I got. So he stabs at number 4 with a javelin, and number 4 is able to dodge out of the way, and that is its turn. Orc 16, also gonna get resized. We'll say he was here. So 5, 10, 15, moving through his allies' zone, and then stops here to attack Centaur number 3. 16. Somebody give me a weapon combo or a weapon shield that I don't have already. Yeah, this guy's in
There you go.
this guy's in net.
Got
Why
the
not?
cork.
16 as a net. I said 15 was Jav Shield. And nets, unless you have a feat, always have disadvantage on their attack, which is a weird thing for nets. So, and that one, it wouldn't matter what I rolled next. So, 16 throws his net out at number 3.
He wraps it around. He throws it. It catches on his wrister, wraps around his own leg, and then he face plants with his own net wrapped around his own leg.
10 or lower, and that is correct. That is a 10. So 16 is currently restrained by his own means.
And I
gonna-
can see the other orc muttering like, oh my god, like his wife nagged him to bring her stupid younger brother and he brought him along and he's like, Jesus Christ.
All right, so 16 is currently restrained, muttering to himself, pissed off. Anchorite number 1
16.
will also be waiting for the boar to do something, but will get itself, himself, herself, whatever, a little bit closer to the rest of the orcs. We're gonna have a break after this round is totally over for food and such. We're getting there. Centaur number 2, you're up. Followed by Centaur number 4, then Neil, then Grebo. Centaur 2 is the one by Fluffy, by the way. I don't think Fluffy has I don't have Fluffy on my sheet as far as initiative.
Oh,
Do you want Fluffy to just go after Rio?
Makes sense. Is John with us?
Yeah, I see him.
Here.
So Centaur 2 is down here, and he's up right now.
Okay. So the pen walls are how?
I'm going to say, unless you want to use them for cover, I'm going to say that Centaur 2 can make his way to the fight with the orcs and his brethren.
Right. And how tall are the pen walls?
Do you want to use them for cover, or are you talking about jumping them?
Shooting over them.
Tall enough to give you 3/4 cover, but like not tall enough for the enemies you're shooting at to have cover. If that makes sense.
Great. So this is number 16.
Yeah.
Orc 16, who's restrained.
Yeah. And I'm also saying restrained, but not like prone.
Right. So he's
Yeah.
a target. So he's a good target.
Sure, yeah.
So an arrow flies out
With advantage.
for 16.
Do we have...
So 12 plus 2 make a 14 to hit
And that is a 14 with advantage?
with advantage, yes.
Okay, it hits.
I'm sorry, that would be... So, D8 plus 2 damage. So that's 10 points of damage on
Okay.
and now the second arrow.
So
17 will hit.
Hits.
Let's see if we have a crit. We do not. We have just an 18.
Okay.
And they. Another 5 points of damage.
That is just enough for this centaur to one arrow in the side, and as the orc turns, the next arrow goes through neck or face or whatever. And Net Boy is...
Remove number 16 from the
Yes. Net Boy is dead.
And
Duh.
no movement.
Yeah. Remember those...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
50 total movement if you want to use it.
25. Because my next move's going to be a charge. And it takes 30 feet of charge to get the bonus. So he'll stop right there.
I don't think centaurs have a charge. Did I say they have a charge?
Charge. If the centaur moves at least 30 straight towards the target and then hits it with a pike attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 3, 6, 7.
See, it feels like they probably should. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. My bad. Cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
centaurs, they're awesome. I would hang out with them any
And now centaur number 4.
Centaur 4.
And it'll take out Orc 18.
Okay.
Attacking Orc 18. First, we have a pike with a +6 to hit. Wrong button. Wrong button. D20 plus. Make
Kind of
and
cut.
then damage will be
Cutting out.
You're cutting in and out, yeah.
D10 plus- the damage will be D10 plus 4,
What was the to hit?
19.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Damage is 14.
18 is looking super bad. Last leg kind of situation.
And now the hoof. +6 to hit.
With a 12 or higher, you can describe how the hooves... Yeah. How do the hooves...
Well, 25. The left hoof goes whap, 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 whap. Rattling the orc's head back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Punching bags on
And
it.
then the right hoof just gives an undercut and snaps the neck straight off.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just like Rocky with the speed bag.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
They're awesome.
They're pretty cool. That was Centaur 4. Neil, followed by Grebo. We're almost at the end of this round.
Grebo will have muttered to Neil in like Sylvan or Elvish or whatever he understands, like, what have you summoned me into? Neil, you can fly across the open area to the other side, right? If you wanted to. No?
Not unless I dash, but I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it. As I pass Falcon, I will slap him on the back and say, "I'm with you, man," and I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Okay. It is not a spell or an attack, so still invis.
And
My batteries are.
And you get that D4 of bardic.
yes, I'll put that on.
So that's your bonus.
Right. Now, from what, can I just ask, like, what about this hog that I can see it now? So, right. So, what am I looking at? Do I know what it is? Is it magical? The token looks like it has these like glowing tusks and stuff, right? Like is it demonic looking? Does it look like just a giant hog?
Its name, not that you would know this, but its name is Gorthok the Thunderboar. So you definitely get hints of electricity, lightning, etc. So you could definitely assume there's some magical. I mean, it's also like 2 or 4 times the size of a normal, like maybe even 8 times the size of a normal boar. So.
Right. Okay. Well, since I don't have enough movement to reach the boar, because I want to actually reach him, but I don't have enough movement to do that, I'm just going to take the dodge action.
I mean, most of your kit is based on range, right?
Yeah, but I want to do something else.
That's touch range?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you are dodging, so remember that if I throw an attack roll at you. Grebo.
Okay, hold on 2 seconds. Literally, I'm getting mauled by the kitties because I missed their food 30, and I have 2 cats standing on my laptop demanding food. No! Leave the dice alone. God. Hold on. Morgoth, come on.
Yeah,
Ooh,
my
look, yummy.
cat loves my dice. She'll
Oh yeah.
I'll lose dice if I leave them around because my cat will just.
I have a video the other day. I had him out, and Vishnu grabbed one and took off. It was one of my D6. I still cannot find Morgoth. For God's sake, look. It's supposed to be the Dark Lord.
We gotta get through this round, and we can take a break, guys.
I know. Come on. Listen, assholes. No, you no. So Grebo all Grebo's gonna do is like, who needs clocks when you have cats? Vishnu, no. Grebo's just gonna dash over to where, right, to that over by, gonna hit the wall and kind of scooch along with his hand out, kind of looking to bump into Sarissa so he doesn't go, but so he can also see out a window.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I mean, if you were to have your hand out the entire time looking for something to bump into, like, that would probably hinder your movement speed, but...
Once he hits the east side, he's gonna have his hand out like this as he goes up to window so he doesn't just
Sure.
bonk his head into somebody.
So Grebo's looking out a window.
Yeah, and that's all he has room for. Like,
Okay.
yeah, because all he can do is dash, and I don't think he has any bonus actions he would do. Yeah, Vishnu, there's a reason you're the fat one.
Is that all for Grebo?
He will as a bonus action, though. Well, no, I'll have 2 magic stones ready, like I can touch them and stuff, but because well, it says I can use my magic stones, but no, just, he's just gonna, he's just gonna dash. He's not gonna use any of his bonus actions, because I could theoretically attack, but he would rather stay invisible for right now.
So Orc 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets up in Centaur 1's business, and he's got a great axe and misses. Wait, no, it probably hits actually. 9 plus 5? Where did I put that? 9 plus 5. So yeah, 14, I believe, hits these normal centaurs. Actually, probably would hit Xanth also, because he's 14. Anyway, Great Axe, I believe, is a D12, so let's just do that. I haven't used a D12 in a long time. What the hell does it look like? This one, okay. Oh, that's a fucking 12, dude. Ouch. So 12 plus 3. So 15 more damage to Centaur number 1. I believe he's still up because they have 45.
Yikes.
But Centaur 1's looking rough. Orc 5 is still also waiting for the boar to do something. You guys can theoretically determine that's not going to be the case next turn, but anyway, Rio followed by Centaur 3.
What's the structure in on the north side of F13?
F13? F13 or F12?
F13.
F13 was Falcon's room, and you don't necessarily know what's in there. F12, you have a window here, door.
Okay. So I go to the window in F12.
Okay, you would.
Shutter.
Yeah, you would see bugged up. Like you would see this area in the north yard. We could also say that you see from your vantage point for like this kind of direction, Xanth, Centaur, a few orcs. A couple of them are dead. Yeah, these guys.
Yeah, Gak's still up.
The Great Axe guy is still up, yeah.
Yeah. And he'll make a dandy target.
Okay.
Arrow 1. 13 to hit. Hit or miss?
13 total.
Yes.
Just hits.
Has he been hit?
Not yet.
So that's points of ouch.
You said 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Arrow 2. Well,
To hit.
yes.
Just misses. He turns at the last second and it hits his Great Axe.
Rat.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to dash downstairs.
I mean, you can't dash because you used your attack, but
Time to move downstairs with great alacrity.
there you go. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait a moment. How tall is that window in F12?
We will say it is 11 feet from the ground.
A jump.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a dex check. Or you can add athletic. Sorry, what?
22.
I was gonna say you can add athletics or acrobatics, but it doesn't really matter at this point. You said 22.
Ready?
You suffer no damage because you do a badass roll or whatever you think would be the coolest. And you have about 15 more feet of movement speed if you want to use it. Sorry, and you're about, hold on, let me figure out what you'd be. You'd be about like here when you land. To the southwest of Baghdad. Okay, Centaur number 3, followed by the last orc, and then we're gonna take a break.
Centaur 3. Which of the orcs is still up over?
Jav Shield, number 15, is the only one that's still alive that you can see. Why did...
Okay.
Rio would no longer be invisible, and technically would have had advantage on that first shot. No, Rio's disappeared. Do you want... Yeah, do you want to roll one more d20 to see if you crit on that first shot?
Did
With...
not.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, Rio's no longer invisible. 13. Or, sorry, Centaur 3.
Real quick, so I understood that if you roll and you crit, then you get to stay invisible?
No, it's just he had advantage on the attack.
Oh, okay.
Because invisible.
Okay, but he already did so well, there was no point in re-rolling.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there was, because he could have crit. But
Oh,
he
okay.
didn't.
Right, I understand totally.
Okay, pike and hoof.
Okay. I'm just going to put him in melee.
Pike. 18.
Hits.
Pike damage. 13.
It's good. This orc is looking bad.
When do orcs ever? I know.
Sometimes
On
they're
the
pretty.
covers of Legend and Latte. Now advance 5 feet and hoof 'em.
Yeah. If you roll above a 15 total, describe the death.
Kill. Roll the
Oof. Yeah, those hooves go wild for some reason. Maybe you hit a cobblestone. You got a little off balance with those base hooves.
Yeah.
Do you want...
These Walmart rock imitation
Yeah.
horseshoes.
Does Centaur 3 want to move away or stay where he is?
Say.
Cool. All right. Last up in this turn that's taken a long time. Long turn. Orc 17,
Epic. Awesome.
who you see charge in with a great sword. 5, 10, 15. I guess that would technically be difficult terrain, so also that's 20. But since this dead orc isn't a NPC anymore, isn't a creature, because when they're dead they're not creatures, does not need to move from that spot per the rules, is going to attack Centaur 4 with his great sword. That's an 11 plus whatever, doesn't matter, it probably hits because it's enough. Like 11 plus 5, I think. Yeah. Greatsword is 2d6 plus, in this case, 3. So 4, 4, and 3. So that is a total of 11 damage to number 4. And that is the first round of combat.
One down, 9 to go.
I will need to make a new drink and get some food. So let's say
Yeah.
10 to 15 minutes.
Excellent.
15 minutes until the hour.
Roughly 45, yeah. See you guys later, soon, whatever.
I swear to God, there are some people, like, they'll just, if they decide they don't like you, the second they see you've uploaded a video, they'll just automatically give you a downvote. Doesn't even
Oh, yeah.
matter what it is.
1,000% for sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
We are back to the top of the round, with Centaur number 1 being up first. And he's the most damaged Centaur, I believe, so far. And has
Number one.
a great axe orc staring him right down the barrel. And great axe orc is not yet bloodied, but has taken damage. Sorry, no, yeah, sorry, yes, that's right.
Hey, everyone, what's up, bro? Hey, how's it going? Pretty good, man. I am. You guys had a good time?
Yeah, I think Great Axe Orc is the only one that didn't, because the other two got tatered.
Other two are dead. So, John, you with us?
Good pizza, right? Yes. I love the pizza.
Sure am.
You are controlling Centaur number 1. I would assume attacking Great Axe Orc number 1. Not to tell you what to do with your characters, but
Okay, number 1 is up top. So let me scroll up there. Mr. Guy.
Alright.
Some correction.
If you roll with a 13 total or higher, you hit, and you might end up killing him with one attack.
And a 20.
For sure hits. Pike or hooves?
Pike.
Okay.
Damage is 7.
Not quite dead, but looking bad.
Time to hoof it.
If you hit with a 13 or higher, describe the death.
14. Just saving the top of his head with a hook.
Sounds good to me.
Utilitarian.
Yes. And then does Centaur number 1 want to move after that?
Yeah. Just outside the gate, I'll pass the corner of F-14.
Being stealthy or not?
Stealthy, yes.
Okay, give me that stealth roll, and they have +2 dex and no other bonus to stealth.
5.
No, I mean, there's a lot going on as far as noise and shit, so a 5 is still a 5 though. Yeah, dude. Are you trying to get a peek?
A boatload of orcs.
Yes, you definitely see a boat.
Backed up out of sight.
And let's see. At least 3 orcs notice you. I'm gonna roll for. Sorry, 2 orcs. So orc 4, orc 5, and anchorite 1 notice you. I'm gonna roll for 6 and 7. I'll do a d4. So 1 is neither of them. 2 and 3 is one of them, and 4 is both. That's a 1. So you get away with only orcs 4 and 5 and anchorite 1 noticing you. Do you want to say anything to Xanth and Bugdob and Rio?
At least a dozen orcs. He passes the word in a very low voice.
Bugdob gets a large smile on his face. And he looks like he's ready and happy to get in this shit. Pell is up.
Ready to rumble.
Yeah. Pell looks to Corwin and says, you know, not that you guys know any of this, but like says, I don't really hear anything nearby. Should we go out? And for now, Corwin says to hold ground. So Pell does not exit the door. Orc 11. The double mace orc. Is getting too restless and has seen these orcs enter this room and is going to make his way that direction. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 25 will get him here. We have a mess. Gosh. I'm going to remove these guys a little bit just to get them out of this like mosh pit that we have going on.
Yeah.
Okay, mosh pit has been cleared a bit. So, Orc 11, dual wielding maces, is going to attack the Centaur that he is right up against, number 4. And we're going to do... that's a nat 20, baby. I don't think maces are... I think maces are D4s. I said mace, so I'm going to stick with it. I want to see what that damage expression is. Mace, 5e, D6. Okay, there we go. So that's a 3 plus 3, so 6 more damage to Centaur number 4. And second attack will miss. So that's that. Cool beans. Orc 11. Orc 13. Let's see if he was smart enough to, let's say, 13 or higher, smart enough, because orcs aren't smart. So 13 or higher on a d20, he follows into the room that other orcs to the south have gone. That's a 9, so no. He just kind of twiddles his thumbs in a manner of speech, doesn't do anything. Anchorite number 2 is, in fact, intelligent because they are spellcasters. So I'm gonna rule there's not a roll needed for this. Anchorite 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then sees a traffic jam of orcs, but also just barely glimpses a Centaur. Shadows is saying that Bugdob breaks a stair, but Bugdob has not been on any stairs, so I'm not sure what he's talking about there. It's all good. It says, Anchorite have any single target attacks? Not really. No. And would Anchorite 2 blast a lightning bolt through its fellow orcs? Okay. If I roll 17 or higher, Anchorite number 2 is going to be doing a lightning bolt. That rolled off my... yeah. That's a 9. Cool. So Anchorite 2 is still waiting, unwilling to destroy or hit fellow orcs with his lightning. Corwin is up, and he just told Pell to not, do anything right now, so nothing there. Orc 4. I did say Orc 4 noticed that a Centaur poked around, so... I made him a little bit too small. Whatever. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I did say they all have at least a regular crossbow, which I believe is a D8. Crossbow, 5e, not heavy. Yeah, D8. If a D10 is heavy, then it's a D8. Shoots at Centaur number 1. It's a 15 plus. They don't have really great dex. It's a +1, but it hits. So that 15 plus whatever hits. They don't have great dex, so the damage bonus is only +1, but it is a D8 weapon, which is this guy. That's a fucking 8, bro. So that's 9 damage to Centaur number 1, putting him, as far as I know, 1 damage away from unconscious. So Xanth, Bugdob, and Rio at this point will see an extremely injured Centaur kind of in the doorway. And that was number 4. Orc 7 didn't hear anything based on my roll. 50-50 chance. Is he going to go north anyway, or stay with the boar? It's a 2, so he's staying with the boar. Looking restless. Orc 10, kind of in the middle of everything, so I'm going to say a 9 or higher, and he sticks with the boar. That's a 14, so he's with the boar. That's orc number 10, right? Orc 14 is close enough to this southern wall, this southern door here, to kind of see shit's going down. He's gonna go. He's gonna investigate. So that's 5. Resize him. 10, 20. He's gonna stupidly shoot at Centaur number 4, who is currently at least given, we'll say, a +3 AC because of cover from Orc 11 being in the way. So we'll say that is a his attack roll -3. 12 -3 is 9. Plus Dex is 1 more, so 10 misses Centaur number 4. And that's his 1 attack. He doesn't have a second attack right now. That's Orc 14. Orc 8 is like right up with the boar. So I'm going to say if I roll a 7 or higher, he's not going to do anything. That's a 5. So the 5, is he going to go north or south? 11 higher is north. That's a 14, so. That's number 8, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's about it. And would theoretically see number 4 with his crossbow out shooting at something. So 8 knows that something's going on here. Sarissa, you're up.
Sarissa would use her javelin and just throw it straight down onto, just kind of peek out the window. And I'm assuming she can see like number 5.
You can see the butt of the big old boar. You can see 5, 7, 10,
Okay.
13,
So she
all
would
of
throw
them.
it down and stick it into. Well, what is the boar doing? Just standing there?
The boar has not had a second turn yet, and he was
Okay.
stunned for his first turn.
Okay, well
Yeah.
she'll throw her javelin down at the butt of the boar.
Okay?
So
Give me your normal attack roll, and we'll say... Well, just give me your normal attack roll.
okay, it says 16.
Definitely hits.
Does it hit?
Yeah, definitely hits.
Oh, sweet. I thought for sure. And because I hit, am I allowed to do Divine Smite? I have to
Melee.
It has to be melee, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's what
I think I told you if you want to declare Divine Smite on a ranged attack, you need to do it before you roll the attack roll.
Okay, so I can do it, but I could potentially lose it. Okay.
You will lose the
14
spell
damage?
slot. Yeah. 14?
Yes. Okay.
Wait. Your javelin is a d6.
1d6 plus 8. It's a +1.
Yeah, but your strength... What's your current strength? Is it +5?
Yes.
Okay, so that's at most 11. And then you +1 from the javelin, so 12. And you don't get... Like, we've talked about this a bunch of times. I think you get the bonus for 2 more damage if it's a melee attack. That's a... Not... Is
So
it
it's 12
fencing?
points damage then.
Yeah. Okay, so 12 to the boar.
You'll throw the javelin again
God
at
damn it.
the boar, the butt of the boar. Ooh, a nat 20. So 29.
Hits, and my pages fell out onto the floor because this book is broken.
Yeah.
I'm very annoyed right now.
You just rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
What does that mean?
You're now uninvisible. You're not invisible anymore, but
Yeah, but like as far as
Oh.
damage goes.
Did you... Okay, yeah, so yeah, remember if you're invisible, like, you get
Yeah, I know,
advantage on
I
your...
know.
Did
So
you...
I rolled a nat 20. Does that mean because I didn't say that I would Divine Smite when I threw it, can I use it in Divine Smite?
No. What I was trying to say is on your first ranged attack, you would have had advantage.
I would have what?
you were invisible.
Had
You
advantage.
had advantage on your first attack roll because you were invisible.
Okay. So if I hadn't hit, I could
Forgot
have
about
rolled
you.
again. Okay.
So, give me one more roll, attack roll, just in case you get a nat 20 on that first attack.
Just in case you crit. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Can I use this nat 20? No.
If you
no.
want to, I guess.
Well, if I do that, but the thing is, I didn't say Divine Smite, so I wouldn't get to use it either way, so I'll just keep it on this one.
Did you say Divine Smite before you threw this nat 20 attack?
I didn't say it beforehand, I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
Okay. So, just for the hell of it, give me another d20 roll.
D20. Just a dirty,
Just
regular
straight up.
D20?
Yep. If it's not a 20, we don't care.
It is 14.
Okay. So you hit with that first attack. I did the wait. How much damage was that for? It was 12?
Yes.
Okay. And then you did crit on the second javelin
Yep.
without Divine Smite. Do you want to use my crit rules or some other crit rule?
I don't understand.
So my crit rule is you do the damage dice times 3, and you pick the best 2.
Okay.
So give me 3d6 and take the best 2.
And then do I add the plus to both, or do I add the plus to each dice?
So for damage roll, you only add the damage modifier one time. So it's 3d6, take the best 2, and then add your strength mod plus the plus 1, I believe, from the weapon.
So 4 and 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. 13 points of damage.
Alright. I have not yet determined what this boar's hit points will be, so... But
No idea.
you took a good chunk.
Really?
I would be cheering for you, but I'm
Yeah, but you're visible.
Do you want to move or use another bonus action?
No, Sarissa's gonna kind of duck back in the window and just kind of comment out loud what she just whisper what she just saw out the window, like, Jesus Christ, that thing's huge.
Holy shit, it's Bigfoot. Okay, Orc 3 is dead, I think.
Actually, let's see, how far is that?
Yeah, go ahead and figure that out while I figure out. Yeah, he's dead. Okay.
Could Sarissa make it up to the top of that tower? How far could... She wouldn't be able to make it up to the top of the tower if she moved, like, up here.
No, okay, so you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could make it just inside the door here.
And it's got the high walls and the crenulations and stuff, so it's a good, nice guard tower, like a nice, it's not just like, you know, my younger cousin's tree fort or something.
But it looks like that's an enclosed room with arrow slits because the tower goes up another flight to the one with crenellations is up another flight. You're in the middle.
Oh, I'm in the mid room. Okay,
with,
so no,
with arrow slits.
yeah, I don't want that. I would want
You want
it
to
would
go up
probably
to the top level. Yeah.
and so no, Sarissa would maybe move down to, like, if she moves down to this window, can she still see the boar's butt as she peeks out?
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll just move a little closer to the stairwell, you know, and just keep tucked inside, but next to the stairwell.
I mean, you can also see the boar's head, like, peeking over this railing.
Okay.
So up to you. Do you want to be at the window looking out?
No, she's gonna move right into the doorway, into the, I'm assuming it's a stone, like, you know what I mean? So she's just gonna kind of move into this while she regroups. So she's just kind of standing in the stone part on the stairs, you know, not started up, not gone down, but just...
Yeah. No problem. It is Gorthok's turn.
What's Gorthok's?
He's the big old boar.
Gorthok is the big boar.
Oh. Gorthok and the boar horse.
Gorthok and the boar horse. I'm rooting for him. I want to see him.
I'm trying to determine, like,
Fan.
can he do anything that is...
If he doesn't do it now, he's gonna be screwed.
So,
Don't jinx us.
Falcon shot at Gorthok, right? And hit him?
Yes, correct.
I think that's all Gorthok can really do at this point. So Gorthok is gonna shoot a lightning bolt at Falcon. And these are 5-foot squares, so if I roll a
Yeah. Go ahead and chant for Gorthok, Neil.
if I roll an 18 or higher, the lightning bolt will also cover Neil's square, at least enough to hit Neil, based on his proximity. So 18 or higher. That is 13. So it's only on Falcon. So like it doesn't even fucking matter. But give a Dex save for Falcon, and he is +4.
Oh, +4 in his save. Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13, so +4, 17.
I think that's enough, but let me just... Yeah, DC 15. So yeah, Falcon makes the save. It is 4d8. D8s are... Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Wait, where are my D8s? Okay, here, okay. 48. Oh, that regular light... That lightning bolts were like 68, but whatever. So that's 1. 5 total. 12 total. Another 7. So 19 total. So half of that is 9.
9.
Yep. And Gorthok bellows, pissed off, wondering, like, was this really their best strategy? Orc 2, I believe, is dead. I haven't marked him off yet. Okay. Orc 6 was not one of the orcs that I said automatically knew. Failed his perception, more or less, here. Where's my d20s? No, seriously, where'd they go? That's okay, there they are. Orc 6. Okay. Let's say 12 or no, 13 or higher follows his brethren to the north. 20. So he goes north. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's done. Would he dash? Yeah, fuck it. He's stupid. He's going to dash up to the Centaur. So be within melee of it. 18. I think is probably dead. 18 axe dead. Yeah. Falcon is up.
Longbow attack at Gore. What is it? Gora? What was his name?
Gorthok.
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 Gorthok. Oh, that's gonna be a miss for sure.
Okay.
And even if I use the bardic, which I won't, so I won't use the bardic.
Okay.
That is 10. So maybe I'll try to use the bardic inspiration.
10 total.
10. Yeah, 10 total, and
Okay.
and then can I throw the bardic, the d6 on top of that?
You're welcome to.
Go. 2. So it's only 12.
Okay. So take off the bardic, and it does still miss. Or, let's say it hits, but it, like, pings off the thick hide of Gorthok.
Yeah.
Or some lightning or thunder coming off of it deflects it. Orc 12 has a 50-50 chance of following his brethren or staying with the Gorthok. So 11 or higher, he goes south. That's a 1. So Orc 12 keeps looking in the direction and gets a little bit closer to the Thunder Boar. Xanth is up, followed by Bugdob. Whoever controls Xanth can currently kind of barely see this
Hold on.
orc.
Yeah, Xanth will say will yell to Centaur number 1 to get out of there, to get back in here, and maybe get over towards Rio, because Rio can heal, like something.
If Xanth wants to use his full action to basically shove Centaur number 1 away from Orc 6 and basically take its place, he's welcome to shove Centaur number 1 back to the west and basically take his place. So like shielding him.
Okay, yeah. Zap will do that because I'm assuming he looks like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah, so Xanth would be up in Orc 6's face, Centaur 1 would be here, and Centaur 1 would be...
And
Thank
Xanth
you.
would tell him to find Rio, get to Rio, find somebody that can heal you.
Okay. So, Bugdob is up. And then Bugdob's sword is currently stuck into Orc number 3 against the wall,
Yeah.
but still has his great club.
So, well, he could get over, because it's only 20 feet for him to get here. Could he get there next to the sword, but peek around the corner? You know what I mean? Like, see up over Xanth and try to swing at the one next in front of Xanth?
As far as, like, being behind Xanth for the swing, no. But he could kind of shove his way through to get outside to attack number 6, if he wants to.
Okay, let's just say he does that. He shoves Xanth's butt out of the way, like,
Just,
through.
yeah, just enough.
Yeah,
So-
and just like, kind of just, how it is when they're coming through. Whether
Yeah.
or not, so yeah, and he's going to take a swing at number 6.
Sword or great club?
Could he have grabbed as he's walking by?
Yes.
Okay, so he grabbed his great sword, I'll just say he grabbed his great sword, and I'm trying to remember the damage, the great sword. Don't they do the same basic damage though? The great club and great sword do the same damage, right?
They're the same. One's slashing, one's bludgeoning, if it matters.
Yeah, so he'll have the great sword, but he's gonna go full great club on this guy. He's +4 because it's a +1. So okay, Bugdog will swing at number 4.
Number 6.
14, 18.
Hits.
Oh sweet. Okay, and then 2d8. So plus 1. Ugh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 points of damage.
2d8 plus his strength bonus is 8?
I'm sorry, I rolled d6. Sorry, so d8s, right?
Yep.
Okay, so hold on. My bad.
And his strength is currently +5, +1 for the weapon, so...
And a 3, so 5, 6, 7, 8. And he has a...
+6.
+4, 8. 12 points of damage.
Okay. So 6 axe, shield. Okay, found him. Sorry, 12 total?
Yes.
Okay. Orc 6 looking bad. And you are aware that Bugdob has double attack now?
Oh, that's right. So he just smashed that guy, and he's going to swing it down, and then he's bringing it back around. He's gonna smack the guy again.
Okay.
He wants to pulverize him.
We'll see.
Let's see. No, he only got a 9.
So, Orc 6 gets his shield up in time to deflect just barely the next great club attack.
Okay.
Bugdob. Okay, so Orc 9 is also kind of like right in the middle of everything, so... One through 8, he sticks with the boar. 9 through Wait, hold on. So 9, that's 12, right? So 9 through 14. He goes north. Okay. So yeah, that's a 3. Sticks with the boar. Kind of just like looking around for things to attack. Oblivious to what's going on in the north and south because a lot of sounds are happening. It's number 9. Orc 15 is dead. No, Orc 15 still has the javelin and shield and is still alive down here.
Okay.
Takes a poke at either 3 or 4 Centaur. 3 is the lower end, 4 is the higher end. That's a 3. So it takes a poke at number 3 with an 8 plus 5, I believe. So that's 13 to hit. Centaur 3. I think they're 12 AC.
AC 12.
Yeah, so that hits, and then damage is a d6, which is a 6 plus 3 damage. So 9 more piercing damage to Centaur 3. So he's at 23 right now. Or minus 23. Orc 15, check. Orc 16 is dead. So remove him. Anchorite 1 is kind of seeing that stuff is going. He sees an ogre pop up. Sees shit going down. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, let me give an intelligence roll for this guy to see what he wants to do here. It's -1. They're still stupid orcs, apparently.
That's great. We do intelligence rolls. What do you want to do?
Um,
I love that.
he's
Tie his shoe.
yeah, he's thinking he can get in range for hitting Bug Dob only, but once he gets into range for that, he would also be seeing Xanth through his orc friend number 6. And he's like, do I want to just send a lightning bolt through all of them? So let's say with a -1 to intelligence, a total roll of 16 or higher is going to be a lightning bolt on all of them. Otherwise, he's just going to go after the ogre. So 16 or higher with a -1. That's a 15 -1, so 14. He's going to go after Bug Dob only. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bug Dob with a -1 to his dex. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
What's happening?
37. I rolled a total of 37 damage for lightning bolt, and Bug Dob is supposed to be giving me a dex save. -1.
Bug Dob needs to do a dex save?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's just a d20, right? -1?
Yep.
See, that's
12?
A 12 is the spell save DC. So Bug Dob
Would that
takes
be-
18.
save.
So when they bump up like that the person being attacked gets the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, the spell has a save DC of 12, so if you hit 12 or higher,
Okay.
you save.
Okay, so yeah, he got 12. Well, he had 13, but it's 12 because he's only just one.
Yeah, so he takes 18 damage.
18. Okay, let me write that down. Bug dog. 18. So let's see. 59.
Out of the corner of Bugdob's eye, having just attacked Orc number 6, sees this lightning bolt charging up. I think Bugdob has a shield, so he gets like his armor and his shield up just in time to deflect enough of it to take half damage.
And he mutters, "The fuck?"
It's
Surprised
not.
Pikachu face.
It's not fair, Bug. But he bellows, "Can Bugdob learn that?" That was Anchorite numero uno. Centaur number 2 is up.
Alright.
He sees Orc 15 and 17 up. Could even... Oh yeah, and 11. And could also probably target number 14 if he wanted to. I would say number... Anchorite 2 would have just too much cover to target. Okay. I'm assuming longbow, or are you gonna charge?
Check this.
You have enough distance to charge. I'm fine with that. So let's see if you hit with your pike. That hits. You get to do that extra good stuff.
Okay, so 3d6 plus 1d10 plus 4.
Hold on just a sec. Okay, so I want to give you the benefit of the doubt here. You would have seen that Orc 15 was pretty close to dying. You would have seen that Orc 17 was untouched.
Make it 7.
You want to be charging on 17 instead?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was the damage for the pike?
It'll be 3d6 plus 1d10 plus 4.
Yeah.
Second.
That's a lot of dice. Well, it's some dice at least.
Oh, that was lame. 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4 makes 13 damage.
That is lame. Is it 13 total?
Yep.
So Orc 17 is looking literally the same amount of hurt as Orc 15 at this point.
But now it's hoof time.
It's hoof time.
So this will be
13 points is respectable damage.
Oh yeah. I mean, for 3d6 plus 1d10 plus 4, not really, but...
Yeah, I guess. Oh, because he charged. Oh.
Yeah. So give me the attack roll first.
13. 13 is the attack roll.
13 does hit, I think. Yeah, just barely hits.
Damage is 13.
Okay. So what I'm going to say is, because that is more than quadruple... Wait, no, that's not true. It's more than triple the remaining hit points of these 2 orcs. I will call it like trample or cleave at this point. So the hooves, one hoof on number 17, one hoof on number 15. Because of the damage you rolled, they are both downsers.
Yeah.
You know how you see those videos where the ninja guy like bonks one guy like Jackie Chan and then steps on his head and goes over to the other one?
Yeah. I'm going to move them just out of the way. I'm going to move these guys even more out of the way.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there's a lot going on.
So that's Centaur 2, Centaur 4, and then Neil and Grebo. Yeah, you can move them more if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're upside down. I wrote dead on them.
Number 11.
Okay. 11 is currently not hit yet. Not that it probably matters for this particular attack choice.
Hit with pike. And that's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
D10 plus 4 damage.
Dual wielding maces.
14.
Shit, okay. Damn near dead.
And now it's hoof time. Plus 6 hit. Eight, that's a miss.
It does indeed, yeah. And double mace just like...
And now
Sorry, what?
the Centaur number 4 recalls English heritage.
As is tradition.
Run away! Run away!
So, okay. I mean, Orc will take its opportunity attack.
Your mother is a hamster and your father smells of elderberries.
And that is a 12 plus 5 to hit. Maces, I looked up, are D6s. That's 5 plus 3, so 8 damage to number 4 Centaur. I probably should have balanced this a bit better for how many fucking allies you have with a lot of hit points. Like 45 is a lot of hit points still at this level, but and 60 and Bugdob, and I did not balance this well. Yeah.
We're just getting lucky too. We're rolling way better than we did last time. Not as many, I'm not going to even say what it was before.
That's possibly the reason as well. Where'd we go? Okay, Centaur 4. Neil, followed by Grebo.
Neil.
Okay, Neil is going to use his bonus action to give Falcon Bardic Inspiration again. He'll say, Falcon, you're a hell of a shot. Not quite as good as Rio, but you're pretty good. And give Falcon Bardic.
Okay.
Then
And you get
he's going to
another
fly-
D4.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna fly over and he's gonna land on the boar's nose.
Oh, really? Okay.
Um,
The nose would be like this, and just FYI, just
right. But
Yeah.
I just did
yeah.
Cool. And he's gonna touch him and he's gonna cast Bestow Curse. He's gonna say, in the name of the people of Fandion and all the fairies, I curse you. And the board needs to make a Wisdom save 16.
Okay. 16. I kind of hope I fail this because I don't know what I'm not sure I've seen that spell before. That's a 2. So what does it do?
Okay, so there's a couple different curses I can choose from, and the one that I am picking is at the Wild Curse. So I have to concentrate on this, and as long as I can maintain my concentration, Wild Curse, the target must make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, direction that turn doing nothing.
Okay, and the wisdom save is the same as your spell save DC?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And that's
It is touch, but...
yeah, it's touch. Yeah, so I'll just end my turn sitting on its nose.
Okay. So Gorthok sees, after shooting a lightning bolt in your direction, I believe at this point you're not invisible anymore now.
Right.
So he doesn't see, but feels something land on its nose, touch it, and then gets like super confused all of a sudden, and it's like just kind of does see you now, like sees you like between its like eyes, like squinting at, like cross eyes at you, but still confused. So we'll see how that pans out. Grebo.
Alright. Grebo will do the Grebo. Can I have a 20-foot cube, please? Because Grebo's going to peek out the window and do an erupting earth, but I need a 20-foot cube.
That blue cube in the middle is more or less correct.
Okay, so Grebo's gonna do it where he can hit everybody in the courtyard, including the boar.
Okay, and it's a 20-foot cube centered on.
The point you can see,
Okay.
so I can peek out the window.
Yeah.
See.
I got no problem with the peakage. I'm trying to determine if it's like how tall this giant, huge boar is. So
20 feet tall, because it's a 20-foot.
I'm trying to determine if he's more than 10 feet or less.
Oh.
Which, because the question is whether or not this cube will hit Neil. But
It's coming up from outside and Neil's
no,
on his
yeah.
nose.
Sorry, hold on. Yeah, Neil is not actually where his token is, which is why things are important to it. Neil's over here. Okay, fine. Yeah. That's Dex saves.
Yes, they need to make a Dex save of 14, please.
Okay. So number 5 fails. Number 7
Okay.
fails. Number 10 fails. Number 9 fails. This sucks. Number 12 fails. Jesus Christ. Number 13. They have +1 dex or +2? +1 fails. And the Gorthok is 0 dex, so 5 fails. So they all fail.
Okay, they all fail, so
That was bad rolling.
they will take, oh, come on, work with me. 9 plus 8 plus 2, 19 points of damage.
Jeebus. Okay.
Nice.
Let me do that here. So 5, 7, 10, 9, 12, 13. Sorry, 19
Yeah,
damage?
5, 7, 9, 10, 12, and 13, and the boar all take 19 points
19.
of damage.
So Orc 13 is blasted into one of the walls and goes limp and unconscious.
Okay.
So you guys can move 13 and put him upside down and put dead if you want to. 5, 7 also gets blasted, but to the northeast, so this direction, dead, unconscious, on the ground. 10 gets blasted up into the air a little bit and then falls onto the jagged rocks and stuff, dead, unconscious. 8 is not in there. Okay. 6 not in there. 12 gets blasted to the southeast. I'm going to do a little bit of a roll to see if it runs into the anchorite down there. So that seems to be the right direction. So 15 or higher on a d20, he hits the anchorite and does some bludgeoning damage to it. That's a 9, so no. So 12 gets blasted.
The injury getting
Yeah.
hit in the head with the body of one of your.
12 gets blasted south-southeast and does not hit the anchorite, just barely misses him, but is dead. Orc 9 is in there, gets blasted in an unconsequential direction and is dead. I need 10 and 5 still. Orc 5. Orc 5 gets blasted into this tower and dead, you know. And then lastly, Orc 10. Oh, Orc 10 is the one that got blasted up and is dead. So, if anybody... I'm just going to turn them upside down. And if you guys want to put dead on them, you're welcome to. But upside down still means dead.
Yeah. I'm putting the little tiny red X's just because
That
when
works
I zoom
too.
out, I can't tell upside down from right side up when I...
So, good spell, I would say.
Yeah.
Here,
Orc
here.
Orc
Creeper will
1
say to himself,
is
"I
dead.
didn't even hurt anyone I was fighting with. I hope." I hope, he says.
And then Grebo
What about
also is not invisible anymore.
Okay, and did the boar also
Oh, shit.
do damage?
Yeah.
Is he looking, does his eyes look, I mean, does he look, or does he just look his?
I have not determined what the boar's hit points are yet,
Okay.
but looking damaged for sure.
Does he already had 25, 35,
He had 40, yeah.
43. Yeah, okay.
Currently minus
And
59.
what Grebo will do, Grebo can see Sarissa, down up in the that doorway. So Grebo will move down. He doesn't want to lose visibility, but he's going to move down to this window right here, so he can
Okay.
peek out, but stay against the wall.
All right. We're nearing probably the end of our session, but also the end of this combat round. Rio is up, followed by Centaur number 3.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that I can cure wounds on Centaur 1.
Okay. What level?
Level 1.
Okay.
D8 plus 2. Ten points of healthy.
Okay.
I also pass over a good bit.
Okay. I'll allow
And
that.
that's it.
No bonus action or extra movement.
I've got.
Oh shit, hold on. Did Falcon attack the boar a couple more times?
Yeah, he missed.
Missed both times?
He missed both times.
Okay. Because he still has a hunter's mark on it, but yeah, if he missed, it doesn't matter. Is that it for Rio?
And did I hear
And then
Rio?
I'll drop back 5 feet. Drop up 5. Move up 5 feet to give me better line of sight on X.
Okay.
And number 1 got some healing done on him, right? So he's not quite as Fumar.
Instead of being minus 44, he's currently minus 34.
Okay, that's way better than he was.
Centaur numero tres. Down in the southeast fight.
Yeah, moving there.
Let's see.
And
Orc 11 looks on death's door Orc 14 has not been hit, nor has Anchorite 2. And that's what Centaur 3 would know.
Okay. Pike attack. Give me 50.
I will,
So that's
I will say,
15.
if you wanted to, Centaur 3 could back up far enough to get a charge attack on 14
Good,
if he wants to.
but let's stick him with a pike. What happens?
That's fine as well. So on number 11 or 14, are you piking?
11.
Okay.
And that's 6 points of damage.
Was the attack higher than a 12 total? Or a 13 total?
Yeah.
Cool. So you said 6?
Yep.
You temporarily stick your spear through the orc and into the wall as it dies, and you pull it out. Just move him to the side here. And you were probably like here-ish for that. So you have your hooves. Or longbow. Either way, really, I don't care.
Well, actually, I was here, wasn't I?
You
Yeah,
were. I
I
forgot there's a 10-foot reach. Yeah.
And so now let's go up and beat on 14.
With hooves?
Yep.
Right. That just barely... Oh, he has a shield. So no, that he does get his shield up in time to block that.
And then retreat.
You grab, yeah.
Not him. Not moving him. Moving him.
Alright. Orc will take that opportunity attack. 12 plus 5 hits. Oh, shit, no. Hand crossbow. They don't get opportunity attacks with the range. Oh, no. He does. Trying to use his hand crossbow as a weapon or shield. Even if not proficient, that's still 12 plus their either dex or strength. So that hits. But it's an improvised weapon. So it's a d4 plus strength of 3. So it still does 5 damage to... It was Centaur 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is the end of round 2, I believe. Damn.
That was awesome.
So many combatants. I don't really think we're gonna get through round 3 successfully before it's quite late.
Yeah.
So,
It's too bad. Yeah, that's awesome.
well, how many combatants are left that are bad guys? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Two of them are anchorites.
I mean, yeah, that's a bit rough to try to get through. I had thought about whether or not you guys would want to try to enlist your horses and Fluffy and the other horses as ally combatants, but you guys didn't say anything. I didn't bring it up as a point, so
I don't think we would have done that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Fluffy got beat up pretty good at that last one.
But y'all got long rests, so Fluffy was back to full health.
Okay.
And
Figured we needed the horses in case we needed to make a run for it. Get on the horses and go.
yeah, there Corwin and Pell would have joined had things gone poorly, but I was trying to like that's not in the book, but I was thinking of how they would contribute if things got worse for worse.
By not dying and not getting in the way is a good thing.
That helps, yeah.
Yeah, like just don't get in the way.
I was thinking maybe they could pull up like turrets that are in the ground and like fire large crossbow bolts from those turrets. Should things progress into like the south yard or the pens further or whatever, but
They could potentially distribute healing potions too. Like
True.
take this and get it over there, get it here, get it there.
That'd be cool.
quite true. But yeah, it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Good job. That's
Yeah.
epic.
If we had rolled the way we had rolled last game, this might have turned out a whole lot differently, I think.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of misfortune in the last session?
Well, remember we kept rolling 1s and 2s and stuff.
I
I
remember
wasn't gonna bring it up early because
me rolling
I
one and
always
two.
curse myself.
All right. Well, that is that.
All right. We'll finish it next time. Thank you.
I'll see y'all next
Yeah,
week.
this was good.
And I'll say bring your A game next week, but it's basically just mop up. So
But the anchorites though, did they both use their lightning-y things? Seems like.
number 1 did.
Yeah. Seems like number
Number-
1 did because he hit Bugdog.
Yeah. I actually should mark that off here.
I
Hold
think
on.
number 2 did too. He did it real early on. Didn't he?
I remember. So the boar did.
Oh, the boar did. Okay, so the boar did
boar
and
did.
number 1 did, but number 2 hasn't.
Number 2. No, I don't think number 2 did. I think he rolled an intelligence check or something to decide whether or not he would hit his fellow orcs with.
Right.
Yeah. Decided not to.
And I can't remember. I don't know what their hit points are, but I just remember those anchorites. They didn't go down easy.
You would be able to have figured out they are a bit beefier than
Yeah.
their fellow orcs.
And smarter too.
Definitely.
Or at least more wise. Perfect.
All right. Cool.
All right.
See you guys next week, y'all.
Yeah.
Ta-ta, y'all. Have a good one.
Yeah.